The internet has been known to both give and answer a lot of questions. What color is this dress? Why are gas prices going up? Is the pain in my left toe a sign of a heart attack? It might just be. You might want to get that one checked out, actually. Despite there being answers to almost all questions and problems on the internet, there's been one question in particular that I have not been able to find an answer to.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no more games, or games, unlimited games, and no games?
And at first listen, you may be a little confused, but let me get you up to speed really quickly. This is Schlatt, and this is Ted. They're both really funny content creators on the internet, and they, together, have a podcast called the Chuckle Sandwich Podcast. And on said podcast, they ask their guests this question every single time. And every single time, the guests are confused and shocked by what they were just asked.
Danny?
Oh, what the fuck?
And obviously, this is a pretty strange question that realistically on the surface seems to serve no more purpose than to get a laugh or, well, a chuckle. And don't get me wrong, it does a great job at doing exactly that. But if you know anything about me, I love ridiculousness. God, no, not that ridiculousness. I just enjoy ridiculous moments, so I feel like there has to be something deeper here. Like a correct answer, or at least an option that's a little bit better than the other option. So, in order to find that out, I started to do a little bit of digging. And well, to start off my research, I decided to look at famous TikTok influencer Joe Bartolozzi's response to this question.
I have unlimited bacon,
Yeah.
but no games.
Yeah.
Or unlimited games,
Yes.
but no games.
No. Let me repeat it one more time for you.
And just before we really get into things here, let me clarify. You may be thinking to yourself, well, this is a would you rather situation, so there can't really be a right answer. It's all about preference. No, you're just wrong. You see, games, unlimited games, but no more games, is very enticing because it's very clearly a paradox. So you want to understand and know what would happen if you chose that option. But the option of unlimited bacon doesn't really feel the most enticing to most people when you are guaranteeing the fact that you no longer have video games. So the second option is the more enticing option, but the reality is that it feels like you walk away from that option with absolutely nothing. For example, here we see Joe trying to break down the situation, and then he realizes that there is no winning.
You lose the games in the bacon scenario,
But I also lose the games in the game scenario.
but you have unlimited games.
You see, Schlatt and Ted here were very crystal in their delivery and making sure that you understood that there was no bacon in the second option at all.
I want to be crystal here because I feel like we haven't been crystal.
You're saying,
In what scenario is there no bacon?
oh my gosh.
And well, the first option is the only option that has anything to do with bacon. Yet both options ensure no more games. So you would think, well, if we're going to go with a net positive, the correct option is to just go with the bacon. So option one is clearly the right answer. It's the only one that you walk away with a net positive, at least. I mean, seems fair to me. We figured out the answer. Video over. Guess I'll see you guys next week. Except, after Joe gives his answer, listen to Schlatt.
Ted, he went with the bacon.
Really? Oh, okay.
He went with the bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Surprise.
They're very clearly surprised that Joe decided to pick this answer, which is bizarre because if it's the right answer, you should be kind of happy for him. And well, you and I just decided that it was the right answer. So is it the right answer? And so I was still uncertain about whether or not we figured out the answer to the problem. So I started doing a little bit more digging, and I found this clip of Danny Gonzalez answering the question.
Is it all right if I clarify real quick for that second part, Schlatt? Or would you?
Yeah,
like
no,
to?
go ahead. Go ahead.
There
It
was just
sounded cut and dry the way
there was
you
the
phrased
semantic. It's or games, comma unlimited games, but no games.
And well, the clarification here absolutely unlocked nothing for me whatsoever, except Schlatt's response to his answer kind of did.
Everybody.
Second option.
It's really?
Wait, he's taking the games? There's
Oh, if I
no
picked-
games.
I thought if I picked an option, I would get to move on.
But yet, remember a little bit ago, he was very confused by the fact that Joe decided to go with bacon. So, what is the right answer here? It seems like either way, you're picking the wrong choice. Like, he genuinely doesn't understand why somebody would pick games, unlimited games, but no games.
Find
He's
out what it
fucking
means.
around and finding out is what he's doing right now.
It means nothing. I mean, you don't
Honestly,
get the games.
But he also is quite baffled by the idea of somebody picking unlimited bacon, but no more video games. Was he just surprised that Joe got the question right and also frustrated with Danny for not getting the question right? Does he think that Joe was too dumb to figure the answer out and Danny was too smart to get it wrong? I still don't really know because Schlatt seems to be stuck on the fact that option 1 is ensuring a net gain, whereas option 2, you're not receiving that same net gain or net positive. That got me thinking that, okay, well, maybe in this option, you lose the game after you received the unlimited amount of games. And because you could never literally receive an unlimited amount of games, you actually never then lose those games. But if I'm being real, things still are not quite yet crystal or cut and dry as they kind of just need to be. So I feel like we just need a third opinion here.
See, I just don't understand why this is giving you so much pause.
And well, it seemed like the question beat yet another man. So I guess so much for that. See, even here, Ted and Schlatt seem to treat it as if the answer is right here in our face, and we're the idiots for not quite understanding it. And they really just reiterating the fact that it's cut and dry, that it's crystal clear.
It's pretty cut and dry.
But regardless, we don't see it, but let's just see what Kurtis Conner had to say about this.
I think I'd have to go unlimited bacon, no video games, because then I could still play like board games. But the other thing, it's like no games.
Pardon?
Unlimited bacon, but no more video games, but no more games at all in the second option. He actually just cracked the code. The first option is...
No, you said unlimited bacon, but no video game.
Which means you don't lose all games, you're just losing video games. So no more like Roblox or Club Penguin, which is gonna really suck. You still get to play like board games, like chess or whatever. You know, I didn't always have the most faith in this guy, but clearly Kurtis Conner is an absolute genius. And shit, is Schlatt going to hell?
Ted, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Ted,